5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ShadowFox, you were the first out last time. You can go first this time.
I was, okay.
Vger, you're the host, so you have to commentate and
Yeah.
remind
Okay.
people what's happening.
Well,
And the
now
audience.
it's now round 2, and the ShadowFox begins with a power play of a guard.
I'm going to j'accuse ein of
Yes.
Handmaiden.
No.
Damn.
Let's have a look.
Okay, round to Mr. Vanato, and he chooses.
You know what? Let's have a look at
A priest.
time.
Okay.
Ah,
Guess what I'm going to be using next turn?
fair enough.
Yeah. Why not?
So, and Urtheart plays the handmaid, which means he can't be touched until the next round.
Which is good. You don't really want to be touched for many reasons.
I'm going to pick ShadowFox, and I'm going to say that with this guard card I play, he has the king.
None.
Right. And it's
Not
back round
today.
to ShadowFox.
And let's do it
So
on
I
the
feel
team.
slightly bad because half of us are one side of the table, and then the random genius
Oh.
is on his own on the other side.
Okay, let's go Baron.
Alright.
Who are you playing it on?
Go for ein.
Alright, let's see. Compare.
Oh,
Bye bye.
So who's going out?
that's me. I
Oh.
had two barons. I had
Double
You
Baron.
got greedy.
That is the worst hand you could get.
I had to hopefully pick someone who had a priest or a guard, and I
Yeah.
did not have one of those.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's a good chance you will get someone.
With
Probably
guard,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, probably not guard because most people play guard straight away.
Hmm.
You're still protected.
I don't know. When I was playing 90% of the time, I had a guard in my hand.
Ian,
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
do
of
you
guards,
have a priest?
A priest? No.
Yes. Oh, damn. Foiled.
another handmaid is played by
Oh,
Urtheart,
damn,
so
he's
once
protected
again,
again.
no one can
Oh.
come after him. So that's all handmaids out, so you can't be protected next round.
So you play both handmaidens. I played
He's
both barons.
delayed the inevitable.
Oh, well, I'll have a look at your hand then, Ein.
Oh,
no, this is not going to go well.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay.
He has one more shot at getting me.
he does, yes.
He does.
Unless I play
Because
something
you don't get another turn after this one.
else.
Mm.
I think he's stuck.
Is he broken?
Shit, King.
okay.
Mr. Vanato.exe has encountered a fatal error and must restart.
He has to
Well,
trade.
you have to switch with Random Genius because I'm still protected.
There you go. Does that? I mean, there's nothing I can do with that.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
Mr. Random Genius,
Mhm.
art thou a princess?
Dang it.
You can
Oh.
blame mine for that one.
I am. I'm going to
Alright.
Oh, lovely. I have one more shot at this.
You do have
Okay.
one more shot at this.
Oh, ooh.
It's not a very good shot, apparently.
No.
Apparently not. No.
I think he may have picked
I'm
up the
rather
Countess.
curious as to what Urtheart's card is.
You'll find out.
I
Mm.
kind of forgot Earth was actually in the game. Nothing has happened to it.
Okay, who's showing up so far? I've not seen the Countess so far.
Mhm.
Have you got a Countess?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
Mr.
the
Vanato
prince
gets
wins.
his first win.
Sweet.
Yeah,
win.
that is Vanato's first win.
Well done.
It could have been
Yeah,
a tie, or it could have been your win.
You can't have ties in this game, Joe.
If you had a prince as
Very-
well, and I guess wrong.
I'm guessing the prince was the discarded
The
card.
prince was the
It was.
discarded card.
Actually, I
Yeah,
imagine-
but if you both had a prince.
Then I think it just is no one wins.
nobody wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tie.
A
Yeah,
tie.
that's one.
Everyone loses.
ShadowFox, you're going first again. 'Cause you were first out again.
Yay. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm gonna look at Josh's, Mr. Urtheart. Show me your card.
So a priest has been
Yeah.
played.
It's not going to stay there.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fine.
Fine.
And around to Mr. Vanato.
Oh, well, this is awkward. Handmaiden.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Oh, straight in with the handmaidens, so nobody can go
Well,
after.
ShadowFox, have you got a Baron?
Fuck you.
And ShadowFox is out again with a guard
Now,
play
if
from
only this was the
Urtheart.
Batman variants, you could actually gain victory points by guessing correctly.
I'm
On the
sorry,
on the guards.
ShadowFox. I genuinely didn't think you'd have that.
Then why did you accuse me?
Because I would
Oh,
have said the same thing to.
In retaliation, Urtheart, discard and replay.
Yay! Thank you.
So Josh is very experienced with this game, probably for the reason why he sat out the first round.
Yeah, speaking of which, Handmaiden again.
What-
You're doing
what-
my moves.
What has he got that requires many
He's
handmaidens?
going to have to play a hand at some stage.
Mr. Genius, do you have a Baron?
No.
Okay.
Urtheart,
Uh-huh.
do you have the king?
Nope.
Alright. It's back round to Mr. Vanato.
You can no longer play
Points.
handmaidens.
Yep.
Hmm.
Hmm.
No, Prince. Ian, get a new card.
No, I won't.
Oh.
Add the princess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he is now out.
So now the
Um,
highest card
fine.
in play
I want to
is
see your. I want to see your card.
I mean, I'll just bring it over this way.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
so it's the
Okay.
final card now,
Yeah.
Mr. Vanato. It's yours to lose.
Who have we seen so far? You know what we haven't seen. Do you have the king?
No. I
Oh.
have the Countess. I win.
Oh.
Oh, so
Well,
the king was
use that
out.
as again.
The
Yeah.
king was out.
The king was sat out.
I'd already asked if he had the king, and that was a no.
No, but to be fair, I think I'd traded cards twice
Ah.
before then. So that's 2 rounds down again.
Yeah. So Mr. Vanato has 1 point, and Urtheart has 1 point.
So Mr. Vanato, would you like to do your games for last year?
Can you stop sending me my card crooked?
Look,
No.
it's how it's sending it.
Blame
Okay,
TTS, okay?
As far as games goes, yeah, it's been mostly old games or ports of old games. So first one that comes to mind that I've enjoyed being playing this year is the Master Chief Collection on Steam. It's been so fun playing all those old games again.
Recently, they've just been adding Halo 4 stuff back in.
They've
it's the most recent one.
they also added new Halo 3 content for the first time after 10 years.
Yes, the Kurt content. I think it was.
It was the stuff that was taken. There was a Halo 3 online only multiplayer thing for Russia only, and that had a few other gizmos and bits and bobs, mostly armor cosmetics, I believe. And so,
No, I think Reach had a few cosmetics that were cut that they've been bringing back in.
possibly. I only really know about the Halo 3 one stuff. But yeah, so there was a Halo 3 Russia edition, which was online only multiplayer, and that had some more cosmetics, and they just kind of threw those in because it's still the same code, so they can just kind of slide it in and ta-da, new stuff.
Comrades, enjoy.
Because they've got a new season out with that now. So it's like, what's there? Season 7? Season 8?
I don't know.
I think it's actually only season 5.
Oh,
Maybe 6,
Because-
I don't know.
I'd have to. I saw it yesterday, so I should know because I've just finished Halo Reach for the first time.
we need to play those Spartan Ops together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They are fun to play. Other games I've been playing, I've been giving Final Fantasy VII's remake a try. I've never played the original, so I don't know how it stacks compared to the original, but it's a lot of fun. I definitely like the combat system.
It's
That's
very,
on
very
my
different.
games to get at some point in the near future.
I'd say now wait for a sale because it will go down. Square are
Oh,
quite
yeah.
good at making them at affordable prices later down the line.
That's good.
But yeah, that Final Fantasy VII was my game of the year, so I certainly recommend it. How far have you got? If which chapter have you got to?
I think
I
I've
should say.
completed it, but I haven't gone back to do any of the extra stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
I should do. I heard it's good.
I haven't gone back. I've started hard mode, but then I've lent my game to someone else to give it a try because I did all the side stuff. Literally, the only thing I've got left to do is go back through hard mode and unlock the final extra bits.
I know there's another summon out there I haven't fought yet, so if I get back to it, that's gonna be fun to fight.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, it's not that bad, but it is it's challenging. I will give you that.
There's a question I need to ask you about this game that's maybe considered spoilerish, so remind me to ask you at the end once this is all over. But it's about a potential summon that I remember from 7 that I don't know may be in this one.
The one thing I will note is there's quite a few summons that are DLC exclusives to certain versions of the game, which is annoying. If it's the one you're thinking of, I think it's a DLC one.
Okay.
But I'll have to check which one you're thinking of.
He's not a mind reader, sadly.
Well,
I just got the basic version, so I'm missing all of the DLC ones. There's a lot of things they do pull forward in the game, so admittedly you do get some of the summons early, but that's just because they're the kind of iconic ones you expect to see in every Final Fantasy game. They also bring a lot of weapons forward, but I think that's just to give the first part enough weapon variety. That's a good point. You need to get all the weapons as well, Mr. Vanato, because they all give different abilities, I think.
They do. It's interesting trying to find one that just works just right for me, but I think I went with the ultimates for it. Some of them were quite interesting trying to get to, and
Yes.
easy to miss.
Yeah, I missed one on my first playthrough. It
Was it
one of
Tifa's?
Tifa's weapons.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
The one in the later areas. But yes, no, it's definitely a good game. It looks beautiful.
Oh, it does, yeah. As far as other stuff I've been playing Sword and Shield. I'm playing that in the DLCs. I wasn't expecting DLCs, but it makes sense that they would try to do that.
Nintendo are moving into the modern age, slowly but surely.
Slowly.
The first of the DLCs I was disappointed by. The second one is quite good.
Well, yeah, it's nice having more stuff to do, more ones to catch.
I still need to go back and catch the last few. I need to catch because the problem is I'll need to play it twice in order to because they give you the choice of capturing one of 2 legendaries twice in the second DLC.
But yeah, there's even in the first DLC, it's like the bears. Like there's 2 ways you could go with that bear. It's like you got to play it twice. You're gonna get both bears.
Yeah, but thankfully they're just forms. It's still one Pokedex entry.
True, but if you're a completionist, it's goddess
Oh
annoying.
god, yeah, no, I agree.
This is why you always just get a friend who has the other version, and you just
You don't need to do that anymore because the way I'm doing it is I just made a second account on my game and playing it through on that second account, and then I can transfer them with Pokemon Bank.
That is a very, very smart, clever way of doing it. Yes.
I mean, even if you didn't do that, you could just dump your collection into home, start a new game,
Yeah,
and then just bring the collection back.
I do guess, like with home, there's no longer this. I've spent so much time on this team, transferring them away, then transferring them back, and all this hassle. But now it's just boop, boop, up, down.
And nearly every single one of those Pokemon you can just bring into Sword and Shield. Almost all of them. There's like 240 of them still locked in home. It's so annoying. It's like, God damn it. It's so close. Give us another game for Gen 8 to play them with. But saying that, there is, fingers crossed, maybe a Pokemon Direct next month during their 25th anniversary. Very likely. They did one for their 20th.
I imagine Nintendo for Pokemon, they'll definitely do something.
They'll probably have to say something. They've got so much stuff planned.
I'm envisioning Pokemon Snap Battle Royale.
I was gonna say new Pokemon Snap's already got a release date, so
Yeah, like tail end of April.
I think it's literally the last day of April.
So much,
Nice.
much sooner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Q3, Q4.
It's tail end of April. You got that. Then you've there's still two other things at least that have not said much on it. Was it Pokemon Sleep they once mentioned, and there's been nothing else on that.
I've heard rumors that that's been scrapped.
Well, and there's also like that Dota-like Pokemon as well. It's like nothing's been heard for that either.
I remember that vaguely. No, I imagine
one liked
I
it.
imagine that the sleep thing is a very kind of side.
thing.
It's a very big. It's a side project more than a main thing.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find out more about those ones. Just over a month's time now.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Please be Sinnoh remix. Please be Sinnoh remix. Give me the Sinnoh remix. I want to go back to that region.
And congratulations, we are giving you Pokemon Ranger re-releases.
I wouldn't complain about that.
I mean,
it just means another way of getting Manaphy.
I wouldn't mind that, to be honest, because I never touched those ones.
I may have scratched a DS screen or two playing that game.
Yeah, I hope the Switch screens are a little bit more resilient than that.
just a bit more. Other than that, I've been watching like Digimon anime that came out last year.
I kind of forget like how much a bunch of the LMC people are into Digimon.
Yeah,
It's like a sleeper. It's like no one talks about it, so when you mention it,
It's
I
like,
need to re-watch Digimon at some stage.
I used to be really into it, and then it's one of those ones where it's like I was into it, then I kind of fell out of it, and I don't know why, because it seemed much more, honestly, more interesting than Pokemon, at least the anime series. You kind of saw that kind of coming from a mile away what was going to happen.
I remember the first series of Digimon. I wasn't particularly engaged with, but I think it was the second one with the second round of people that sort of drew me in, and that the story with that just hit a lot of really good notes. And then I didn't hear anything, and then it just sort of disappeared whilst everything else started appearing in terms of other animes and such.
The only one I remember people talking about was the one with Renamon in.
That was
I watched that, and then it just disappeared from TV. It's like, okay, then we're watching else then.
That was one of the things where it's like, because it was like the first season, the second season was like 5 years later than the first season or something like that. It's like,
I think it was 2 years. I don't know.
It was an amount of years, and then like season 3 was that seasons 1 and 2 were a TV show. The season 3 or something was, at least in the dub I saw. And then there was like this season 4 where it was like, now we merge with the Digimon, and it was like completely randomly and unrelated in any way, and then they kind of went back to whatever it was like at some point.
Yeah,
and
I think I saw promos to that, and then I never saw where they were showing up. So it's like, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, I think I watched like one episode and kind of thought, this is weird. They use a train station. That was kind of cool. There was like a train turntable to get places. I don't remember much more than that.
I just double checked. It's a 4-year gap between season 1 and 2.
I was close.
At the moment, though, in the new anime, it's around episode 32, and nearly all the evolutions we've seen in the original series have shown up so far. Nearly all of them. And if you watch some of the later things connected to the original Adventures series, like Try and that, you might see some stuff from that. I'm not going to say specifics, but you might see some stuff from that.
It is quite tempting to go back into it and just have a look, but actually,
it's on my to-do list.
That to-do list is getting quite long.
I mean, it's on
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
The problem is I don't have Netflix or anything, so
it's on Crunchyroll, so you can watch
I don't have any of those services. I don't pay for any of them.
Is Crunchyroll worth it, actually?
It's free,
I'm watching
isn't
it for free. It's for free. You can watch the simulcast if you have the subscription, though. So I'm an episode behind Japan at the moment, so...
All right. I didn't realise it was free. There were free aspects to it.
It is ad heavy, very ad heavy on free.
Because this is the thing. There was one series I did watch, although I watched it on Funimation's website, and it was free for people in the UK because they couldn't release it over here because it was far too violent.
What would that be? Violent for Funimation, but too violent for TV.
Random Genius, do you want to take a guess? Because you know this series.
It's Danganronpa, or also known as Danganronpa, aka The Murder Game, aka Monokuma's Fun Day Out.
Donkey Kong's Ramba.
I like to call it Danganronpa or Diamond Rhombus.
Diamond Rhombus.
But yeah,
I like Diamond Rhombus better.
The third series of Danganronpa 3 wasn't technically was originally released as an anime, There is Danganronpa V3, which is the third game, and is actually a completely different thing. So, for your information, Mr. Genius, when you've completed the second game, you are safe to watch the third Danganronpa 3 anime without fear of spoilers.
Good.
And it has nothing to do with V3. Yeah, there's no connection between the two, basically. Yes, I believe it is ShadowFox's turn. He seems to be hovering over the cards.
No, that's fine.
I've just been up and down doing things on the screen.
Up and down and all around.
Up and down, all
I
around.
relinquish my time.
You know, let's play the priest. I want to see what Josh has in his hands.
I'm gonna play it next turn.
You know, if you don't,
Well, if I don't, then there's gonna be a problem, isn't there?
Handmaiden.
Might as
Well,
well.
this is gonna be an interesting turn. Another
That's pretty
handmaiden.
So, over
So,
to
John,
Random
about that
Opinions.
weather, huh?
yeah.
I'm just going to lay this out here. Do you have a king?
I do not know. Ian placing another guard back and forth with the guards. There's nothing else we can do with those two. Do you have a king?
I know. No.
Yeah.
Are you the king?
Are you the king? Wait, if I'm not the king, who's the king?
I'm the king.
You know what? Ian, are you the priest?
The priest.
So right now,
No,
there's
there
a
is
lot of
only one
cards
left,
being
so-
played just to take random guesses.
ShadowFox, may I return the favour?
You want to have a look at my? Yeah, sure. There's a.
Yes, I play
And
priest.
now-
Let's see what you've got.
I'm sure that's extremely useful.
Yeah, it's useful to know, isn't it?
Looking at
Well, at
me.
least we're getting the guards out of play early on.
There's
Speaking
two
of
left.
guards,
Oh, wait,
speak
never
up.
mind.
Mr. Vanato, do you have a baron?
I don't.
Well, Mr. Vanato, do you have
Yes.
a?
And that's all guards out.
He hasn't got a baron. Both priests are down. Both handmaidens are down, which means he has something of a higher ranking. Could he
I've
have a
got a
princess? Could he have a princess? Could he have a princess?
Good.
Do you have a princess, Ein?
I don't have a princess.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's
wait,
right.
wait.
Sorry. I will shuffle that.
Just,
Yeah.
just let Ein take it. I don't think he's
Okay.
gonna.
Yeah, just that I take it.
I mean, you're going to see
It
what it is
will make
anyway.
no difference to me, to a certain extent.
Baron,
Who are you playing it on?
you.
Oh.
I'm playing dangerously.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure you've won this. Yeah, you've won this.
All right.
Because I had a Baron!
So Mr. Vanato is playing the long game to make sure he gets an extra chip.
He has.
Oh,
I mean, here's the problem. There's like what, a countess, a king, and a princess missing.
So, the
Hmm.
final card I'm going to play is a prince.
Ooh.
Now,
Uh-oh.
there's no cards in the center. That means that no one else can pick up a card, correct?
Yes, which means they go out.
Oh,
ShadowFox.
burn.
You discard your card.
That's cruel.
That is
So
cruel.
ShadowFox is out.
I have a chance of winning. Oh.
Do you? Do you?
Well,
see.
let me put it this way. I asked if you had a princess and you didn't. Josh didn't have the princess.
Well, the princess could be here.
Oh wait, no, wait.
Or it
she's
could
not.
be right there.
God damn it!
So
The
that
king's
is
not
Random
around.
Genius's first win.
How many times has this king got to sit out?
So we have a three-way tie
Yeah.
with one each, and ShadowFox yet to score.
I think I was out first that time.
You were, yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then I draw again.
And for Urtheart's first play, he plays a guard.
And I'm going to guess, Random Genius, are you a prince?
No.
Alright. And the random genius plays.
I am going to take a look at
priest.
Mr. Vanato's hand. Interesting.
I draw. I play priest in attack mode.
Oh.
I'm going to attack Earth.
Sure.
Alright. What card does Earth have?
Don't think it's going to help you much.
I like that checking. It's just you only have to check one card. It's like flip, flip, done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flip.
Like I said, this game is nice, quick, just runs nicely. So there is an expanded version of this game, which adds more cards and lets you play up to 8 players.
No.
I've never played that variation.
Handmaiden.
Oh.
Oh, and
interesting.
Mr. Van Arten must have something good. Another card, yes.
ShadowFox, Priest.
No.
Oh god, they're both on the.
They're both
Yeah,
on the
both
Yeah.
already
table.
out.
Oh well.
You can
never mind.
try again.
You sure?
Yeah.
Aaron.
No.
Okay.
It's a good guess.
Wait for Ian to play it.
Uh,
What did I say?
I'm
What did I
going
say?
I'm
But
going to
that
do a
wasn't the card
Baron
he had.
on Urtheart.
Okay. Well, this is
yeah.
this is not good for Ian. I had a countess. And I lost.
Oh, wow.
So I draw, and
This is where guard comes in handy.
the guard does come in handy. Hey, Ian,
God.
do you have something that might begin with a P and end in an S?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry, you
was
couldn't
wrong.
get worse luck with that one.
That was.
Oh dear me! I keep on getting the princess in my hand. I mean, either as first card draw or just.
Yeah, you
I
don't
mean-
want her early on, really.
No.
I mean,
wanna
Ian,
get
look
it.
at this.
I'm just honestly the round I won. She was the first card I picked up. I had
Really?
her all the way
Wow.
through. So
I mean, Ian, it could have been worse. It could have been a case of he had the king, and it'd be a 50-50 chance between John and me. And John, do you have the king?
I do not have the king.
Damn it.
Oh.
I
So
have a
2 more
prince.
cards to play.
There's one guard left somewhere.
Hmm.
Somewhere.
And there's a handmaiden left.
It's a handmaiden. There's a prince as well, isn't there? There's a prince is actually not even been seen.
So there's 2 princes.
And a baron
Still.
as well, actually.
Yeah.
Now I think about it.
Exactly.
So what? There's 2 princes, a baron, and a king.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen the king either. Yeah.
Does Ein have a king?
You gotta.
Pick your
Blazes,
guard,
yeah,
John.
you need to play your card first.
I know. I'm gonna baron it. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You might as well just show your cards.
Yeah, might as well show just
Oh.
show cards.
Here we go.
Yes, the prince. He outlived
And
What was
the
the last
guard.
what was the next guard?
There's-
Oh,
so-
I had the king next.
board.
So there was the
Um,
king and the
one
other
all.
prince. God,
Yeah.
And
that
the
was-
handmaiden was sitting away.
Oh, so that's another 2 rounds then. Oh, there goes the counter bag. ShadowFox.
Well, I think yours and mine will be pretty short. Actually, you might be able to cram them in back to back because I think we already talked about our games of the year and everything else of the year, pretty much. So,
I mean, did you have any like runners-up, worthy mentions?
I mean, a couple of worthy mentions, which have pretty much mostly already kind of been said, which was kind of stuff like you had Hades, Streets of Rage, I think was in Turbo's list.
Yeah.
So in terms of honourable mentions and stuff, there isn't much to say. But obviously a month has passed since then, and there was at least one game release that came out.
Oh yes, that one you played.
That one I played a lot. And that is the wonderfully buggy Cyberpunk, which has been interesting and a bit of a laugh more than any.
Is it getting less buggy as time goes on? Are
So
they patching it?
I don't know. So what I am noticing is so it has that thing where it's like I played through and completed it once and got all endings bar the secret one. As that game went on, it got worse and worse.
Wow.
I think just because it had like so much more to keep track of, it was like selling things would take forever and just things would glitch out. Then again, that I'm saying that I'm playing a second run through, and it's definitely. This one has had more bugs. At one point, I'm meant to follow a character and they just shot up into the skybox and teleported back. I've fallen through maps. I've been launched across worlds. I've punched glass and been sent 200 meters away. I thought it was a weird camera glitch, but it wasn't. What else has happened so far?
Did you at least ragdoll getting there?
I don't know. It's first person, so I don't see ragdoll. First person only.
So-
Okay.
Here's one problem, ShadowFox. You've done that with quite a few games.
I've done that with a lot of games, but Cyberpunk willingly did it.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, there's been a lot of known issues for it. So.
It's also weird because like the first game I played, I played like an intelligence build, a sneaky intelligence build, which meant that there were some missions that were very hard. It's kind of odd. Some missions they're not like exclusively stealth or loud, but there are certain missions that are very much kind of like, oh, you've done a stealth build. Good luck doing this mission. And like one of the ones is like the boxing ones, like they're called Beat the Brats. I had to basically cheese those in the original one by going into the arena, dropping a knife, because I kind of put secondary points into blade skill, not like punching. So I'd start the fight, then pick up the knife, and then just stab them. Which isn't much of a boxing match, but it did mean I could win and actually do almost 100% of the map. The only thing that I couldn't do was one that glitched out, which is really annoying because it now means I can't get 100% completion because I can't.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I need to do a second run anyway for the secret ending, which I'm doing a punchy build, and honestly, I'm having way more fun just running around punching the shit out of people than I was. Even though, like, by the end of like an intelligence build, you can pretty much just look through the walls of a building and set everyone on fire. Now I can make people ragdoll just by coming up to them and just punching them in the face, which is more visually pleasing. But yeah, I mean, like, I think people are pretty much well aware of what Cyberpunk is at this point. It is not a fantastic game. It's a fun game.
If you're looking for a deep, insightful story or something very serious or something very dramatic, it's not the game for you. If you don't mind having a bit of a laugh, if you don't mind just enjoying the embracing it for what it is,
Pretty much.
then I take it it's a lot better game.
Yeah, it is. I mean, to be fair, the whole story and the whole thing with Keanu Johnny Reeves it's enjoyable. It's kind of good. It's pretty much like, is corporation good or no? No, corporation is bad. But it's at least played and like through a decent enough lens. So yeah, I mean, you can. I think I've put like 100 hours into it since it's been out. It took me a while to actually get into it, but you know, it's the game I'm kind of going back to when I just need something to play at the moment.
Yeah, I think if you've put over 100 hours into a game, you know you actually enjoy the game.
Yeah, I guess so. I never believed it was going to be amazing going in. I don't believe that with any game anymore. There is at no point is any game going to be fantastic. But
Duke Nukem Forever.
yeah,
Let's skip over that one.
I still maintain that people who want to go into the games industry should play that game just because it's so fun to see the rings. Rings for how long it was in development.
Literally see at what period of time was what piece designed. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So it just kind of reminds me of NASA astronauts, NASA technicians. As part of their training, is they watch Armageddon and point out all the scientific flaws within it.
But no, yeah, see, that's all I've been playing. Other than old games that I already have been playing, and you guys know about, like Gunfire, and I've been playing Minecraft and Stellaris and yada yada yada. Nothing that's not been talked about, or nothing that's not been. There's nothing new. So I haven't watched anything yet, but I do plan to watch season 3 of Disenchanted at some point.
I didn't even realise it got onto second season yet.
I have
Yeah,
actually
same.
been watching that, and well, I'll be honest. It's like it's the weakest of Matt Groening's 3 shows,
Yeah,
and it still is.
okay. So is it of better quality than current Simpsons, or?
I'd say The Simpsons recently has had an improvement. I think part of that is actually its ownership by Disney.
Disney doesn't want crap on their service. Step it up.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, to me, it's just background noise. It's not particularly bad. It's not Futurama.
I think it's like admittedly, yeah, Futurama's his work, but God, trying to compare anything to Futurama.
That's the thing.
Order.
For all the ups and downs Futurama had with being cancelled, brought back, different channels and all sorts, it still managed to have a really good character arc for most of the characters and ended in a beautiful way.
I really need to rewatch the entirety of Futurama, which involves buying it first.
Same here.
It was on.
Same here.
I think I rewatched it all because it was on Netflix at one point, then it was on Prime, and then I think it went off both because obviously I think Disney.
It'll come back at some stage.
It'll appear on Disney Plus is what it'll do. So
does Disney really own all of it?
I don't know. I think
Actually, that's a good
Sci-Fi.
that's
Channel.
a good. Yeah, because
Give me a second.
it was Fox up until 6.
Up until season 4, and then then the movies came, and that was Comedy Central.
I will admit, I've got the box set here, and it's got the 30th Century Fox logo on it, so I'm guessing it is Fox, so it is Disney now.
So we might see at least the first half, maybe all of it on there. It depends on.
I'm waiting for the inevitable crossover of Futurama and Kingdom Hearts.
I'm not ruling out.
Given the amount of stuff that's already in Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah, but they took so much away last time.
They
Where
did.
were all my Final Fantasies?
Where are they?
aren't
They have to wait till DLC for them.
Isn't it the Fox?
Even then, it's just a cameo.
Isn't it the Fox owns the Muppets now as well?
That's true.
well, yeah. Well, they are doing Muppets. Is it Muppets Now? Is the current TV show that they're broadcasting on Disney Plus?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to seeing what combinations they do with Muppets
I think
now.
Disney's had a hand in Muppets for quite a while, from what I remember reading it somewhere.
I only know that because of the Epic Rap Battles, which was Jim
Stan
Henson
Lee.
versus Stan Lee, and it just
Yeah.
basically ends with Walt Disney owning both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's me. Yes, hey.
Well, let's do another quick couple of rounds, and then
And you can.
we'll end with me, I
Who
guess.
can pull ahead?
Yes.
Am I starting again this time?
You did die first, didn't you?
Yes, I guess so. Oh yeah, because Ian knocked me out, and then
Yeah, because you had the
got
Countess.
knocked out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go ShadowFox.
Oh.
I play the Baron, and I choose to duel you.
Oh, well, was that your card? I think?
Do you a good sir.
That was my card, yeah. Sorry.
That provides little to no information.
Yeah. I've got higher than a
Urtheart.
2.
Urtheart, discard and redraw.
Okay.
Aye.
Goodbye, twin brother. So, yeah. Random Genius played a prince on my prince.
You know what? Baron.
Oh.
On.
Let's play Risky Ian.
Okay. And that is me out with a priest.
Wow. This is
That's
quick
lucky.
fire round.
Yeah. Down to 2 already.
Mr. Vanato, do
Yeah.
you have a king?
Fuck.
And it's now Urtheart with 2.
That was
very
a very
quick round.
Very quick round.
Yeah, the card that was out was the other handmaid.
So I was just having a look at that, and it's like, okay, so what cards have been played? Pretty much all of the basic priest barons have been
I
played,
just
princes
took
have
a
been
blind
played.
shot in the dark.
I was lucky Ian didn't have a high number card, or else I would have really screwed myself up.
All right. Can Josh do it again? Get a third round.
Well, this time ShadowFox gets to go first again.
Yes, I do. So let's okay.
Has Ein ever got to go first?
Not yet.
Yes.
No.
yeah, the
Nice,
second game, I think.
Nice.
Handmaiden, I guess. No touchy.
Ooh, keep him in the round at least for
fair
one.
enough, John.
Yeah, I get to live at least one round.
Alright, well, this is going to be a hard decision then. Ian, do you have a king?
No.
Shit.
Mr. Vanato, I'd like to see your hand, please, with my priest. Okay.
Gives nothing away.
Handmaid.
Oh,
Oh.
double
And
hand.
ShadowFox is no longer protected.
Yeah, no longer safe. Will he go out this round?
Let's baron it.
Who you baron?
do I baron? I have a choice between Earth or Ein. Let us go with Ein.
Well done.
I don't know. John may have the same one. No.
He wouldn't have played that card if he had the same
I
one.
mean, he might have been ballsy trying to figure out what I had.
Show what card you had.
It was a
It was a
guard.
guard.
Well, Ein, guess what?
Well-
You get to go first next time.
Unless Josh wins.
I played Countess.
You played the
Oh.
Countess.
Uh-oh.
Urtheart, please discard and redraw.
Nope.
You die.
So I played
I
the
am
prince,
dead.
and that is Urtheart out.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's between the Random
Da-da-da-da.
Genius and ShadowFox. Who will take this round?
It's my
So
turn.
king and what else is
I
that?
love your golf voice there.
Okay. Guard. Okay, let's see.
I think
So
there's the highest card left somewhere.
both. So both hand.
Highest card left now would be a king.
Yes.
Do you have a king?
I don't know.
Oh.
And we go for another round. Another guard
Okay,
to
so
get.
it's a guard. It's the fourth guard. So what we got? We have one guard, one priest, one baron, no handmaidens, one prince,
And a king.
One prince, one king.
king. Do you have a priest?
None.
Okay.
I draw.
And it's round to ShadowFox. There's now only one card left in the middle, so this is his final turn.
Yeah.
And he picks a guard to guess.
So
The final guard. What does he guess that the Random Genius has in
does
his
the
hand?
random genius have the baron?
The baron? The baron
Yeah,
was
the
indeed
Baron.
in my hand.
The baron.
Last card was the priest.
I
Is the
had
king still?
the king is.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
I had the prince.
And congratulations, ShadowFox. He has 2 coins now, and apparently I just got the achievement dedication.
But-
So I believe that I played this for 200 hours.
Let's go for one more round because that first round was super short.
Yeah, it was.
Did you think?
All
Okay,
right.
so who was out
I
first?
went
That was
first.
Ein.
Me.
I get to go first.
So it's ShadowFox and Urtheart on 2, Mr. Vanato and the Random Genius on 1 each. Will there be a winner?
Oh,
What is?
Oh,
Discarded
straight
the
out with that
Countess.
Countess,
That's damning.
which means
He has a
Discard your hand, please, Mr. Vanato.
I'm fine fucking.
and
Interesting.
the prince goes.
so both princes are now out.
Yeah.
bye bye prince. Dang.
Ah, yeah,
Uh,
God.
That's the first guard. Mr. Vanato, do you have
Yeah.
the princess?
I don't.
Baronet.
Mm.
Earth.
Ooh, you might have
Okay.
this one.
It is above You're 4.
which is above a 4.
Ooh.
And now I regret not playing the Handmaiden. But
So, Urtheart is out. Urtheart does not have a chance of winning this,
Oh, well,
this
this
time.
is
cheers.
ShadowFox could still take the prize.
Do you have the king, John?
No.
Shit.
I am going to have a look at ShadowFox's hand with my priest.
Here you go.
Okie doke.
I draw.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
it's
Genius
a
will get another
guard.
go.
It is a J'accuse. Both princes are out. King's probably over here.
Or not.
No,
I
I don't
love we're
think
just going to
so.
assume that now.
I shall name that king Robert.
Ian, do you have a handmaiden?
I do not know.
Oh.
John?
Yeah.
Or should I say Princess John?
Yes.
And that ShadowFox out.
So-
So there will be no overall winner this game. It's between the Random Genius and Mr. Vanato now.
I have the other priest. Can I have a look at your hand?
Sure, I mean, you might as well just have a look at it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, fine,
Handmaiden.
thanks.
Yeah. Right,
And
now
the last
can
card
Mr.
is-
Vanato improve his luck?
Which card?
Just
Keep
play the
eyes
lower
down.
number.
God.
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we've got there. You know, I haven't seen the Baron.
Well,
have you got
to
the
be
Baron?
fair,
Baron
to be-
or a king, isn't it? Potentially.
It could also
Baron,
be.
King. No,
Could also be a handmaiden. No,
No.
it couldn't because
No.
ShadowFox tried to guess.
you know, King. Have you got the king?
I do not have the king.
Damn it! So I should have stuck with the Baron.
Well, you win anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 3
My
versus the
3
4.
does not beat your 4.
And the
so...
king is? The king was over there.
He's still
And
over
And the
there.
king is in the
I told you.
discard
I
pile.
told you, he's over there.
So now we have a three-way tie
But first,
with 2 points each. So
One or two more
Urtheart,
rounds to decide who
Vanato,
wins
and
this.
ShadowFox.
I believe,
Yes.
Urtheart, it is your turn for a quick update on your honourable mentions and anything you've done for the
Yeah,
past
not
month.
much to tell my end. I mean, honourable mentions to my game of the year. Gunfire Reborn, I'd started playing it slightly earlier than all these guys. I somewhat take responsibility for introducing it to most of them.
Yeah, it's your fault.
But actually, one that made my 6th position, and I kind of wish I'd been higher, it was Risk of Rain 2. Now, it had been in early access before last year, but it got its full release last year, and that's kind of around the time I started playing it. It's a very good procedurally generated game. It's another 4-player co-op, but it's a little bit different. It's definitely got more of an exploration vibe to it, but also very much a time limit. And yeah, I played a lot of that with my American friends. I pretty much have all the characters unlocked. I think I have most of the items unlocked. There's just a few little bits I've got to do, but the big thing is I've unlocked all the modifiers, which gives me a lot of freedom of how I play it. The big thing that came with the main release was a final boss, and he is an absolute nightmare because one of the things he does is steal all your items and use them himself,
Oh, fun.
which does not play well with my favorite character because my favorite character is melee based. So yeah, blah.
Sounds like
But
a
I
problem for any loot goblins out there who like to hoard onto everything.
yeah.
But I might need that potion
Exactly.
against the final boss.
That
Well,
is.
that's actually the problem, because even if you use the items and they expire, they're still in your inventory, so he still copies the used version. But yeah, it's meant to be played with other friends. I've had a blast with it. I mean, actually, how many hours did I spend in Risk of Rain 2? That is a good question. I was into it, so yeah, I must have enjoyed it a fair amount. But no, the variety of characters you have to play with, which gives you a variety of different abilities. There's loads of secret stuff in the game, and it's so well done. It's certainly something I recommend and would quite like to try with you guys at some point in the future. I guess my biggest dishonorable mention was Doom Eternal. I've said this on previous LMC casts, but I was just disappointed by it. It's a shame because it was a game I was looking forward to, and the DLC actually made it worse.
Really?
Worse.
That's impressive.
To be fair, it doesn't affect the base game, but the DLC missions just aren't fun. They limit the abilities you have from the main game, which I understand why they do it, but it just... And there's no lives in the DLC, so you can't die, but the entire system they've built around the base game is the fact that you're expected to consume lives unless you do the stupidly difficult levels. So yeah, it's just not fun. I was very heavily disappointed by Doom Eternal. I prefer to go back to the 2016 version. I guess one other honourable mention is Fall Guys, although it only was my number 10 slot for the year. But it's been a nice little casual game, and I just love the whole idea of this is just Takashi's Castle. And that's it. This is Takashi's Castle, which you get to play. Yes, it's slightly frustrating to not win and stuff, but
Slightly.
to be fair, I play it with friends, and we just have a laugh at it because the thing is they've done the progression system well to where yes, you still have to win to get certain items, but you can get that currency just by leveling up. But there is a limit to how much you can get. Thankfully, I managed to earn enough so that I could buy the Doom Guy outfit because why not? So yeah, Fall Guys was definitely a highlight. Recently, actually, though, in the new year, a fair few of you have seen me play this. I've been playing the remaster of Sam and Max Save the World, which is the first of Telltale's seasonal episodes. Episodic season stuff they did. Stuff like that. But they re-released HD version, they've massively upgraded the graphics, and it has a much more comic book style, which really I'm not entirely sure is true to Sam and Max's origins, but it works well, it looks really nice. Controls have been updated massively as well, which is very helpful. And I just went through it again for a nostalgia trip. I really liked the Telltale Sam and Max games. I think they're something that people can do, and I will give kudos to the new publishers of the game, because there's a new publisher for them called Skunk Ape Games. Those of you that played the third season will know what that's a reference to. But they bought the rights for the Sam & Max games. They made the remastered version. I believe they're working on the second season as well. And I will give them kudos because they made a post saying about, oh yeah, if you have the game on GOG or if you have the game on Steam, you can get 50% discount. And if you bought it on the Telltale website, give us a contact with your email and we'll see what we can do. And I went back to them and went, sadly, I bought physical versions. And although I did buy them from the Telltale site, I'm not entirely... The first game especially, because I actually bought that in Game Station, was it over here?
That's going
that's
back
not
a way.
That is way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were still very good about seeing if they could find a way to help me get the original version of the game code-wise so that I could get the discount for the remaster. I actually told them, don't worry about it, I'm going to buy the remaster at full price anyway, because if you're going to be nice like that, you deserve the money. I did get the Steam keys for the second season, though, just in case. So, but also just so I can play it, because those disc versions are now useless, because you have to have a Telltale login. But I did already have the third game on Steam, thankfully, because they did a crossover thing, which is why I have Max's Severed Head in TF2.
Yes, that was a thing you could get, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Still
Remember Poker Night of
very-
the Infantry, everyone?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Max's Severed Head thing was exclusive to people that pre-ordered Sam & Max Season 3. And it's still the only way you could have got it. You can't get it anymore. So, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I don't have too much because, unfortunately, I've been busy prepping for the new year and stuff that might also be coming for, not just for my work, but also prepping some stuff that may be coming to LMC.
Dun dun dun.
Mysterious.
Mysterious and mysterious.
It requires some testing first, though, so...
Just a bit.
Yeah. Who will be his test monkeys?
Why have I got
At
a
least
target
two
on my start?
Yeah.
You're not going to be one of the test monkeys.
You're lucky. You'll get the target on you.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Shall we finish this game off then? Because we've got a maximum of 2 rounds left. So
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Who
Yes.
will win this? Who will be
died
crowned
first
the
last time.
second champion?
That's
love
a good
letter.
question. Who did die first?
You
oh,
did.
was it? Yeah, it was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Josh.
Card comparison.
Mm.
Well,
Oh dear.
Oh
Well, that answers
no!
what he's got then.
So,
Prince
if you
or
all
king.
3 of you get
Prince
guards,
or
you can
king.
get me out.
Urtheart, do you have a priest? Not priest, prince. Prince.
well,
And well,
That's lucky.
that's Urtheart out of the running for this round. This could still be the final round.
Yeah, Random Genius has to win to postpone the.
I know.
Yeah,
Two-
inevitable.
and-
Yeah. Got to win 2 rounds, whereas Mr. Vanato and ShadowFox just need to win this one.
fine. Do you have a handmaiden?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think not. George,
And another guard from Mr. Vanato.
do you have a handmaiden?
I do not. So Ian must have the handmaiden. We don't have it.
Well, you know what? Let's remove that ambiguity. I play a priest, and I'm going to look at ShadowFox's hand.
The entire hand of 1.
That is it. Very interesting.
And ShadowFox plays
I'm gonna swap hands.
the king.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Interesting.
interesting. Who are you swapping with?
I'm gonna film thumbs up with you. I think my best chances might be this way round. Damn it, it wasn't.
and a poor choice is made by Mr.
Uh,
ShadowFox. He's in a weaker position now, apparently.
You know what? Handmaiden.
Ooh, a smart play from Mr. Vanato.
Okay. So I play a guard.
Mhm.
So it's going to have to be John.
Yep.
So
Think
I
carefully.
saw the king last time, so he's got a new card. Do you have a prince?
No. Let us compare hand.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be you.
Right,
'cause
here
I
we
can't-
go.
Oh, yeah. Very unfortunate to be you.
Yeah, I had a double barrel.
All right.
So I,
So,
Wow.
I had
it's
to-
between the random genius and Mr. Vanato.
and remember,
Yeah, that's another bad hand to have.
you see,
My
Yeah.
starting hand was bad, but double Baron is probably the worst hand you can
you
have.
have to
Um,
accuse someone, and they have to have either a priest or
Or
a
a guard.
guard.
Let's see. It could either be the other handmaiden, or it could be who else could it be? Can't be a princess all gone. No, there's one prince left, doesn't there?
There's a prince. There's a
There's a prince. There's a handmaiden.
prince, handmaiden,
Uh,
priest.
A princess. Those are the only ones that could have been you. So it's a 1 in 3 chance of me guessing him now. Is it a princess?
You win.
Yes.
And that's it. Mr. Vanato wins the second game with 3 games to, well, 3
Yay.
rounds to his name.
Three
Welcome to the winner's circle, sir.
Handmaiden sitting out.
when
Yeah.
Ian saw that I had the king, it's like I have to use the king because if I
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah. How do you guys enjoy Love Letter?
I always enjoy Love Letter.
It's
It
fun.
was-
It's a fun game. When you don't continually draw the princess.
yeah.
fair.
Just a bit, yeah. It was interesting to play.
I do highly recommend this game. It's quite easy to find. It's actually very cheap because it is literally just 16 cards, a couple of cubes, and the version I had came with a carry bag for it all as well, which
Yeah,
is
it's like
Nice.
15, 16 pounds, isn't it?
yeah, it literally will
It's
fit in
not
your
much.
pocket. You can get it down to like 10.
That's a quid a
You
card
got-
almost.
Yeah, but you also get little wooden cubes as well, and the bag that I got it in is a nice velvet one. So yes, as I said, there are variations. The only one I know off the top of my head is Batman.
There is a Lord of the Rings one as well.
I'm actually just looking up. There's an Archer themed one. There is
Oh,
a
yeah.
Munchkin themed one,
I'm not surprised.
Unsurprisingly.
and supposedly a Hobbit themed one as well.
It
So,
may have been
yeah.
the Hobbit one I'm thinking of, not Lord of the Rings. It's the same universe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's true. Supposedly there is a special edition that you can get if you write to the developers when you get married.
I thought they'd run out of those.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just that's as rumors as far as I'm concerned, basically. But for now, we leave you guys to enjoy, well, hopefully enjoy 2021, and we'll be back hopefully next month with another LMC cast. Hopefully, we'll get a few more people in as well. But for now, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.